Ceddy Nash calls out Akademiks for his inaccuracies in reporting YNW Bortlen's plea deal in relationship to YNW Melly's case.
What's going on in the world? What did I do? What did
What
I
did you do?
miss? What did I miss?
You got famous. You got famous. Oh man, listen. So you talked to the lawyer directly, right? Portland's lawyer, right?
Yeah, it was only three of us, three reporters there the whole time. So yeah, we did.
All right, cool. So flat out, is he going to testify against YNW Melly?
No, his attorney said no, he will not testify. The only thing that's gonna happen, based on what his attorney said, is he only got to answer a couple questions from the state, and then he got to go serve his time, and he'll be out before he 32 or something.
Yeah, 31 to 32.
Yeah,
So
he
his
might even get out.
goddamn
He might even get out sooner than that. But yeah, he'll get out within the next 5 years. So
Yeah, I'm about to start blocking people. You talking to a direct reporter who was just there. Are y'all insane, bro? Like, God damn. If you won't believe the person who just interviewed the lawyer, who will y'all believe?
that's a good question. I mean,
You know what? It's preconceived
the
notions.
judge the judge said himself. He said, "I don't know how you did it, but good luck to you, sir." So a lot. We were man. Y'all had to. If y'all were there though, right before that went down, and before they made the rulings and all that, yeah, a lot. Everybody. Well, it wasn't that many people in the courtroom. It was really only Melly's mom, his little brother, and like a couple. It was like 8 people in the courtroom in support of Bortland, and 100K tracks wasn't there. No one from
He out on tour. He out on tour
no
doing this
one
thing.
no one from Juvie and Sack Chaser's side was there. Um, yeah, it was just I think their video director Drew made it or something like was there or something. So and then it was like 8 Bauer sheriffs in the back and us three reporters. So,
So
but everybody was pretty shocked by what happened. They were like, okay, the deal. They were shocked by the deal that he got. That's pretty much what they were pretty surprised by that because
so do you have a familiarity with the lawyer who had his shirt all open and shit in court the last time we seen him?
it was Fred Haddad, the same one.
Is he any good?
Yeah,
Okay, all
he
right.
he is he is one of the most recognizable defense lawyers in Florida. Like he's done a lot of big cases. I mean, he's a Kodak's attorney. Matter of fact, so he got Kodak out of all them situations you see. Most of them was done by him.
I ain't gonna lie. When I see that shirt open, bro, I was like, man,
Yeah,
Tommy, man.
yeah, I said that too at first. I was like, why he ain't got a tie, nothing. He don't give. You know who people that walk in there like that, they know they about to go in here and show out. That's what I feel like.
I did say that too. I was like, hey, look, bro, you want me to sign my plea deal in pen or motherfucking pencil? Because I gotta get out of here. This that's
Nah,
virtually
man,
true.
it was crazy. Like the state flew in there. Like the two prosecutors from the state before we even began, they flew in there and immediately gave him the paperwork, signed it. Next, you know, we getting a whole. Hey, they accepted a plea deal type. Here, this is what happened. This is what we going through. So
So when basically he said it in your statement that basically everything that he said ain't gonna hurt or help
yeah,
YNW Melly's case.
yeah, no, nothing. Like his attorney said, it's two different cases, two different people. It's not going like what he says is not going to have anything to do with Melly and not affect Melly at all. So he pretty much took the deal with that in mind. I feel like personally, I feel like he was just like, I ain't got to. If I don't have to, I think the state was more like, hey, we'll just if he gonna take the time, whatever, it's still a win for us. Like,
Yeah.
just we'll just take the time and then just try and focus on Melly. So.
Because I know 100% Bortlen was not going to testify or take no deal against YNW Melly at all.
Man, I mean, to be in there for as long as he's been in there for, I mean, since 2019.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Your stuff went out. Somebody just called you?
I'm back.
There
I
you go.
froze, right?
Yeah,
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 you
no,
good.
it's fine. Yeah, man, he been in there since 2019. So, I mean, no, he's been in there since 2018. Matter of fact, he got arrested first, so he's been in there since 2018.
Not really. Not really, because he had his bond. And he,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. He had that, but they're still considered. All that is still considered. Like, even though
yeah,
he
yeah,
got
yeah.
out and got his bond, it's still considered
Yeah, he
because
was on house
he's
arrest
on
for a
house
while.
arrest. Yeah,
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 till 2023. And then
yeah.
that's when they snatched his ass. Yeah.
So all of it still counts. So
Now, he's not getting out for a couple of years, but it's like, I don't. If your lawyer say
five
you
five years, 5 years versus 75.
that's looking at life, bro. Like what the
Life that is life. Yeah, that's life.
life is
75.
life.
Yeah, yeah. He was I mean, 5 years versus 75. Like his attorney said, they was like, we had a solid, even if we had a 100% sure thing that we were going to win this case, there's no point in trying to take a chance on that. Just him doing the 5 years. So.
Yeah, bro. I hate how these cats are putting this out. And shout out to Jake, that's the homie. But it's two different cases.
What
When
did
people
Jake?
who are
What did Jake do?
Jake said that YNW Bortlen is a snitch and all this
Oh,
shit
you
and
talking about
everything.
1090 Jake, right?
Yeah,
That's what you
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Right.
What Jake you talking
Okay,
about?
so even with Act and with 1090 Jake and with all these people, I feel like what happened was they're going based off only what the judge said and what they saw in the video. Nobody was in there, so they don't necessarily know what happened afterwards or anything like that. They're just going off the video, which is understandable. Like they saw it as okay, he accepted a plea. It's hard to hear already on y'all audio on y'all side for the audio, so I'm sure y'all didn't like get a clear what the judge was saying and what Borland was agreeing to or whatnot. But yeah, they got the paperwork. They had to do all this. Like until the paperwork comes out, I understand why they're saying what they're saying. But yes, they are inaccurate in part. Like they're saying he has to do 10 years. Like
No, no,
he was sentenced to
they're
10 years.
primarily built on the proffer part. That's what they're built on.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah. So I didn't understand what a proffer was either until today, and even I thought that meant like, oh, like not that he has to tell everything, but when I saw everybody was posting like, oh, that means he has to tell everything. Even I thought that at first until we talked to his attorney. It was like he's only answering a couple questions and that's it. He's not testifying. He's not admitting anything. He's not doing none of that. So.
So the proffer that he's talking about is accessory after the fact. It's nothing else. Like I need people to understand. It's the accessory after the fact. YW Melly didn't show up at the freaking hospital when he was there at the hospital. So that's what they're talking about. They're more than likely going to say, and this is where people are going to try to spin and be like,
Actually, no.
well,
Melly is not involved in this at all. If you ask Borden's attorney, he's like he is nowhere like he is considered. Borland is considered a co-defendant, but these two have two completely different cases.
100%. So even though, he did get the 2 dropped off, charged off because
Yeah, that was for him to accept the he. That's I think that's the only reason he accepted the plea deals because they said, hey, you plead no contest are guilty to accessory after the fact and wire tampering, then we'll drop the charges.
yeah, and I don't even think they had a strong case on that one personally.
That's true.
because
They said they had their strengths. They had both sides had their strengths on, but yeah.
but shit, you was looking at 10, you get it knocked down to 6.
I mean, if it was me and I'm in his same shoes and it came down to this, I would have taken the same deal. I mean, that don't mean that don't necessarily make me a snitch, but I'm not trying to even take a chance with 75 years. I'm gonna just all right. I only got to do 5. I already been in here 4. What's another 5 years? Like, all right, cool. I'll get out when I'm 30. I'll be all right.
Look, I talked to a lawyer before he had a big ass case, and then he was we got a deal for like 7. If he loses, he go for life. But I'm telling my client, man, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. I can win this. Turned out he did win it. But I start thinking to myself like, shit. A safe bet is a safe bet, bro. A safe bet
Man,
is a safe bet.
when Fred had dad walked in today, he literally told the bailiff, "We're gonna fight it." So I thought before, when everybody was sitting there all day talking about, "Oh, he accepted a plea deal," I thought, "Oh no, he finna fight it." He said his attorney said he finna fight it. So and then the state rushed in, came in with they proposal, and next you know, all kinds of signatures was getting signed, and we was like, "Oh, okay, well, he took the deal, so he took a deal, so we have to just wait and see what it is." And the judge read the deal, and he was confused for a minute, and then he just, read what they agreed on, and was confused. But he was like he said, "Good luck to you, sir."
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.